Everyone, it's Sammy from Scrapmaster's Paradise, and today I have got my next installment of progress. We're on the 4th week of January, so the first thing I did was I created this layout, and this is a 2017 layout that I made. I still have to go back and do the traditional pages in a lot of my 2017 album, and I still have to get the end of October through December printed. So I ended up making this one. I finally found my Cameo power cord. I had had my Cameo just stored in a box in a closet when we were in our rental because it just didn't have a lot of room. I had a lot of my scrapbook stuff in the closet, and that was one of the things. So when we first moved, I found my Cameo right away and I could not find the power cord. Just found it a couple of nights ago. So I ended up making this the first night I found it. Sorry, I have to have a light on. We're losing daylight here, so I created the little title. I have blogged this layout and I included the cut file for this. So you can go over to my blog post, I'll link it down below, and I have this as a free cut file. I did not have all the words or all the letters stuck together, so it is separate, and I ended up debating about 2 different fonts. So I have both of the fonts that I was about to use in my cut file. So if you are interested in that, it is linked down below for you guys. I used a lot of Doodlebug Designs stuff on here because it was macarons, and their new collection, Cream and Sugar, has macarons in it, which was perfect. So I ended up getting a bunch of things from that collection a while back. I also have some Freckled Fawn goodness. These alphas are Freckled Fawn, along with this die cut and this little scallop thing. And I've got enamel dots that I've used from an older stash. And I just really like how this one turned out. It was super simple. I played along with a stuck sketch for this one, so I was really happy with that. I will go ahead and stick that back in my album. So moving forward, I'm trying to, get pictures printed and get kind of an organization going for how I'm going to do my 2018 album. So I have this album already in my stash. It's just filled with page protectors. So I'm going to start just using this one. A different night I printed, I don't know, maybe like 10 photos out. I had made some of the photo collages with pick frame like this. So I have 2 photos on a 4x6. And today I went ahead and printed the rest of the month's photos from just the 15th onward. I got caught up with the second half of the month so far. And so what I was thinking was I could have, for each week, I would just pick the best of the best photos and have like a project style layout and a traditional page, something like that. So for these last 2 weeks of the month, I ended up printing photos to where I have 2 Project Life pages. I still have to scrapbook these, I just stuck the photos on here. I decided which ones I wanted to use for traditional scrapbooking and which ones I wanted as Project Lifestyle, because I can't scrap all the photos that I want to put in my album. So I ended up with 2 of these back to back, just Project Lifestyle that I will end up scrapbooking. And I also ended up with 3 sets of photos for traditional pages. So not quite down to what I was thinking, the 1 Project Lifestyle page with the 1 traditional page, but pretty darn close. So I cut, 2 weeks worth of photos in what's going to essentially be 5 pages, which I think is really, really good for me. It's still a lot. I still need to, pare it down a little bit. I'm definitely tempted to stick this photo in, one of these spots to get it in here. I might have to crop that one a little bit or, cut it down. But I really wanted to scrapbook these as a traditional page because Olivia was just so super cute in here. So this was actually earlier today. She was showing me her potato head that she had made, and she was so proud of it, and she hardly could be still for the photo. She was just beaming. I just love that. And I also wanted to do a special page because we did end up saying goodbye to Bella a week ago. So that was really hard. This was the last photo that we got of her as we were taking her to the vet, and she ended up having multi-organ failure. She was 12. She was over 12 years old, so really, really old for a husky. And so we were just, taking her in to say goodbye, and we had a game plan for how we were going to approach it with Olivia. And so I wanted to, document Olivia really loves taking Bella for walks. You can see she wants to hold it herself. So I got that photo just to, to remember her by. Of course, she's in the album in lots of places as well, but I wanted to scrapbook this one because that was a really, she's a really special part of our life. So anyway, I will definitely be scrapbooking these 2. I'm still going back and debating about this one. It's just such a cute photo, and I did print it as a square because it was kind of big, but I think I could figure out, a spot to put this in. So maybe cut this one down, or, oh, there you go. See, I could just stick it in there. Actually, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and stick it in. Okay, I made a decision. Now I'm down to the 2 pages a week, which was perfect. That would be 100 and a little bit over. So like, what, 104 pages, which I could get in 2 albums, which would be really great. So I think that's good. I'll stick that in there, even though I got it a little bit crooked. Let's try that again. Let's line it up a little better than that. Okay. All right, decision made. So I have 2 Project Life layouts and 2 traditional pages for 4 pages total for 2 weeks, which is good. So 2 pages a week. That's going back to like my trying to pare it down, trying to go through the photos and just picking the best of the best. So I will, work on these. I was just going to go ahead and slide them in the album. So also what I did was I printed a bunch of photos and I ended up using all of my printer paper. So I have to get some more printer paper and I will be running out of ink at some point soon. So I printed the last photos from October, which were Halloween photos. So my battery died on me. I wasn't exactly sure where I was, but I ended up printing a bunch of photos. These are November photos and the very end of October, which was basically just Halloween. So I've got, photos of her. I'll traditionally scrapbook some of these. She was Cat in the Hat. You guys can see that. Super duper cute. We did a little photo session outside for that. So this is working into November. I didn't, plan out how many photos I wanted to have or anything. Moving forward from, the end of October through November, I'm not going week to week. So I just picked, the best of the photos looking back. I marked this one. I just put some washi tape on there. And if you want to write on washi tape, these Slick Writer pens are great. This is just one I picked up at scrapbook.com. It's their brand thing, but it's like the same thing as the, the American Craft one. But they write really well on the washi tape and I can peel and stick these off so I can just kind of keep things organized like that. I also wrote some notes on here for the photos. I can stick these in between, different things on here just so I have a little bit of notes written down. So my plan is to get these scrapbooked in the near future. I have them just sitting on my desk over to the side and I'll get these in my album and start, chugging away at these. And as I feel the motivation, I'll go back and do some of these older ones as well. So I still have a lot I could do for 2017. I'm getting myself more organized. I went through and I have some of these drawers set up really nicely where I have alphas in one, stickers and, chipboard shapes and stuff in the other. And so I'm still working on some of these categories over here in these little drawer units here. So I still have a little bit more organizing to do. But I think I'm doing really good with this. I did put a few more photos in to my little traveler's notebook, personal journal that I'm going to do. I don't have all that much done as far as scrapbooking, but I've made progress as far as getting photos printed and getting myself more organized. So I call this week a definite win. I hope you guys enjoyed this progress video and you got to see this. I'm going to be working on blogging these traditional pages as I go. So I'll give you guys these videos where I talk about it and I can link you to all the supplies and stuff for some of these that I'll show you guys. So that's kind of my game plan moving forward, is to get back into the blogging aspect of it so I can keep track of stuff for you guys if you're interested in anything. I did pick a winner for the Freckled Fawn journaling cards. I have them actually just sitting in here with my other Freckled Fawn stuff. I do have a winner for that. I will leave that down below for you guys. As I'm going through my room, I'm pulling out supplies and I will do like a de-stash giveaway once I go through everything. So be looking for that as well. So be sure to give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. And I will catch you next time. Thanks so much for watching and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.